My name is Allison. I'm the Programs, Outreach, and Youth Services Manager here at Monterey County Free Libraries. Thank you for joining me today for our final special Halloween episode of Book Chat Kids. I'm very excited because today I am going to talk to you about my absolute favorite book of all time, which is The Nest by Kenneth Oppel and illustrated by one of my favorite author illustrators, John Clausen. This book, I'm not gonna lie, is very weird, but I think that the weirdness is what adds to the creepy factor and makes it scary. I'm going to read you the back summary and then I'll talk a little bit more about the plot because the summary is not very long. I couldn't see a mouth moving, but I felt her words, like a breeze against my face, and I understood her completely. "We've come because of the baby," she said. "We've come to help. All Steve has to do is say yes. But yes is a powerful word. It is also a dangerous one. And once it is uttered, can it be taken back?" So again, not a lot of description there. I read this book because one of my coworkers at my previous library recommended it to me. She said that she had read it and it really freaked her out. And it was coming up on October and I was looking for something spooky to read, so I decided to check it out and I just finished it in one night. I loved it. It is about a boy named Steve who is probably around 12 years old, and he has a little sister and then a baby brother who has some sort of issue where he has to keep going back to the hospital. They never really name what his health condition is, but it's kind of implied it's something to do with his heart. And Steve starts to have dreams that he is talking to a wasp, and she says that her and her other wasps, she's the queen, can fix his baby brother, and all he has to do is say yes and then leave a window open for them. So that's all in a dream, but then Steve starts to notice that there is a wasp nest starting to grow on the side of his house right outside his baby brother's room. And he starts to notice these very strange wasps that his babysitter, who is studying zoology, can't even identify. And the lines between what is real and what is in Steve's dreams and imagination starts to become extremely blurred, and it's very confusing as to what might be reality and what might be imagination. And I'm not going to go into it any further than that because it'll spoil it. Like I said, it's very strange and weird, but trust me, it's really good. So I'm just going to read you an excerpt from, about, let's say, a third of the way in, where Steve is talking to the queen. Hello, she said cheerfully. "I'm awfully glad to see you again." She made it sound like I had a choice. "I just come straight here," I told her. I liked how she touched my face when she talked to me, and I could see her a bit more clearly now. The big eyes really were enormous. Without pupils or irises, they were just pure darkness. And there seemed to be, in the middle of her forehead, a smaller dark dot. Maybe it was a third eye. I wasn't sure. From the top of her head were two particularly thick whiskers, bendy filaments of light, and it was one of these she touched to my face when she spoke, like a kind of bridge that allowed us to communicate. "Well, there's always a choice," she said. "Always a choice. How are things?" "Okay." "Okay" is a terribly vague word. You can do better than that, a smart boy like you. How is your family, your sister? How is the baby? "Still sick, but they think an operation might help. They saw a specialist. He needs an operation on his heart." "I see." Some part of me was very aware I was dreaming, so I was bolder than normal. "When are you going to make the baby better?" "My dear boy, we're working on it right now, around the clock, no lazy bones here." "Really? How?" "As we speak, we're tending to him and nourishing him and letting him grow. He's going to be so healthy. He's still very little, but oh, I can already tell he's going to be a real beauty." I smiled and thought of his little dinosaur sounds. He's kind of cute sometimes already. "Well, just wait until you see him properly. Wait till he's in the crib." I didn't understand. "He's already in the crib." "Not your new baby." I frowned. "What do you mean, new baby?" For a moment, it seemed all the musical thrumming in the cave stopped. The silvery wings stilled. "We've already gone through this," she said. "That's how we're fixing him. We're replacing him altogether." Replacing. Inside the lighted cave, it was still silent, as if every angelic presence were waiting for my reply. "But I didn't, that's not what I thought you..." I couldn't finish my sentence. "Oh, Stephen, don't worry. I'm sorry if I didn't explain it properly. It's completely my fault. Forgive me. It will all be seamless. One day, and it really won't be so very long, I know it seems to take forever when you're anxious about something, you'll wake up and the proper baby will be there, that's all." "But where will ours go?" "The new one will be yours." I was shaking my head. "But the old one?" Her head tilted. "I'm afraid I don't understand your question." "This one here, right now, he won't be here anymore?" "What would be the point of that? You'll call him the same name, of course. He'll look identical. No one will know except us." "But this new baby, where does he come from?" "Well, we're growing him right now, aren't we? Right here in our nest, outside your house." So, the nest, weird, like I said. It clocks in at 244 pages. Highly recommend it if you like scary books. It's my absolute favorite book of all time. You know, whether it's written for kids or adults, this is number one. I hope that you check it out. If you do, let me know what you thought in the comments below. And thank you again for tuning in for all of our special Book Chat Kids Halloween editions. I hope that you found some new favorites for your scary books during the month of October. And as always, if you have any recommendations for me, make sure to let me know in the comments below. Thank you, everyone, and have a happy Halloween. Bye-bye.